All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about all the equipment you need to repair wiring. Now, if you're in the automotive industry, trucking, aircraft, boats, you're gonna have to fix broken wires, rodent damaged wires, wiring repairs, part of the business. So we're gonna go through all the equipment you should need for most tasks. All right, starting at the basics, we gotta cut it and strip it to repair it, right? Well, you got lots of options. You got your standard good old-fashioned cutter, stripper, combo that you can buy at the dollar store for $1. Now this is not one of those. This is actually a Snap-on. I've had it for gotta be 20 years. It's getting a little long in the tooth, so I don't use it much. Then you've got cutters like this one that's a combination cutter and crimper, or these style cutters and crimpers, or a dedicated stripper. You know? Bought it at Home Depot when I was doing some stuff with the Cub Scouts, teaching them basic electrical. They built a simple circuit in Scout meeting. Bulb, battery, switch, fuse. All right, now we get into the stripper end of it. These are, some of them do cut, but you know, strippers, automated strippers. You've got lots of options. You've got this kind, you got this kind, which I got free in a car, by the way. This kind, basically they all strip wires. It's gonna depend on what you like and what can get into where you need it. Now these Kleins are my go-to for most everything. If these don't fit, I wind up using these OTC cutter strippers. They're sharp and they work. We got it stripped. Now we got to connect them. Not getting into the crimp versus solder. I'm just going over equipment, okay? So we're going to go over crimping first. Now, of course, you've got options. From the cheap to the really, really good. Now again, those cheap dollar store ones or the better quality ones that you can buy at Home Depot off the tool truck, etc. Stripper, crimper, okay. Not the greatest, they're short, you don't get a lot of leverage, and the jaws tend to not be the greatest. Okay option, I don't think the best. My personal preference for years was a set like this. Now these are Kleins from Home Depot. Again, that Cub Scout class. You've got non-insulated and insulated. Obviously, you're going to use the shrink type crimp connector, so use the insulated side of it. You got more leverage, they're stout, they're not going to deflect at all. That's why these were my go-to. Now you also got these OTCs with the bent head on them. These come in handy when you're trying to do it in an awkward position. You know, you're trying to get up somewhere, get it crimped, and then, you know, crimp the other side of it. They come in really handy for that. But these are when I try to crimp something in an awkward position that I can't get my other one that I'm about to show you. Now my personal opinion is ratcheting style are the best. You get the most even crimp, you know you did it right, there's no chance of screwing it up. Well, there's a chance of screwing it up, but it's really hard. Now there's several options for these. This is a Matco rebranded tool, but basically you put the crimp in there, you squeeze it till it lets go. As long as you put it in there right, it'll be crimped right. You know, and obviously matched up the colors. We got it crimped. Now we're going to talk about soldering.